During his successful career, Novak Djokovic earned millions of dollars in prize money, and also thanks to advertising campaigns with well-known global brands. The Serbian player invested his money in several areas, and we will look at the craziest investments made by this legendary player. Novak Djokovic is the controlling shareholder in a Danish company, Quant Biores. In 2020, Novak purchased an 80% stake. It was at the time when the company was working on a non-vaccine treatment of COVID-19. Quant Biores says that it designs treatments for viral diseases based on electromagnetic frequency. The company's boss, Ivan Lonkarevic, who described himself as an entrepreneur, said the tennis player's acquisition of the 80% stake was made in June 2020, but declined to say how much it was. Now we stay in Djokovic's home country and talk about the Serbia Open. The tournament was owned and run by the family of Serbian tennis player Novak Djokovic, who through their company Family Sport purchased the ATP Tour date from the organisers of the Dutch Open in 2008, then arranged with the local city of Belgrade authorities for the plot of land where the venue was built, and convinced the government of Serbia under Prime Minister Mirko Cvetkovic to support the event through state-owned enterprises, primarily Telekom Serbia. At the time of their purchase in 2008, Djokovic was the world number 3 player, having won his first Grand Slam title earlier that year. Djokovic's uncle Goran Djokovic was the tournament director from its inception, until he resigned the post in late May 2012, a month after the tournament's 2012 edition. Novak Djokovic won the tournament twice, in 2009 and 2011. In 2013, Serbia Open was replaced on the ATP schedule by the newly established Powerhorse Cup in Düsseldorf. The tournament returned to the calendar in April 2021, replacing the Hungarian Open with its now new director, Đorđe Djokovic. The 2023 edition was replaced by the 2023 Srpsko Open for 1 year, as Djokovic's family was preparing the Serbian venue in order to apply for an ATP 500 status. In March 2023, Djokovic revealed that he wanted to buy the license of owner Ion Tiriac, but that Tiriac does not want to sell it, as to lease the license is very profitable and too expensive for the Serbia Open. The tournament is unlikely to be held in 2024, while Djokovic looks to lease or buy another license. Novak Djokovic once said, "I've always had a love for food." Now he owns several restaurants, one in Belgrade, another in Monaco, and in his native country, he opened another one a few years ago, which stands out from the rest and shows the greatness and empathy of this tennis player as it offers free food to those who need it. Djokovic revealed customers will be able to dine for free after claiming he wants to give back to those who have supported him. Novak said in a statement, "Money is not a problem for me. I have earned enough to feed all of Serbia. I think that they deserve this after all the support they are giving to me." It is not known whether diners will have to prove they are in need of feeding or not. As the last one, we have probably the most interesting investment of the Serbian tennis player. The media came up with headlines like, "Djokovic bought the world's entire supply of donkey cheese," but Djokovic later corrected this, and we will hear his statement in a moment. Now you might be wondering why he would invest his money in something like that. Donkey cheese is very rare and therefore has a high value. The delicacy retails for around $500 per pound in its native Serbia. Djokovic purchased the cheese, known as Pule, from the only farm which supplies it, and that it would be served at a chain of restaurants which he owns in Serbia. "I did not expect this story was going to get so much attention, and everywhere in the world too," said Djokovic. "It is not completely true that we have bought the whole supply of donkey cheese, even though it was the first time in my life I heard that donkey cheese existed. There is a certain farm in Serbia that produces it, and as I understand it, it is the only farm in the world to do so, which is very interesting." Have you heard about other Djokovic's investments that were not mentioned in the video and caught your attention? If so, Feel free to leave them in the comments, and if you are interested in what things Roger Federer hides, we recommend you to click here.